Hello and welcome back to Pre-Algebra. We are in Chapter 2, Section 4. We're looking at solving two-step inequalities. All right, solve the inequality and graph the solution. Now, solving a two-step inequality is no different from solving a two-step equation. Again, the only difference here is if the coefficient is negative. All right, now let's start with this first one right here. We're solving for x, so let's circle the x term, circle the variable term. We need to eliminate everything else. Get rid of the 4 by adding 4 to both sides. Because this says minus 4, we're subtracting, so we do the inverse operation. That cancels out. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. The 5x carries down, 5x. The sign stays the same because we didn't multiply or divide by a negative, and then 11 plus 4 is 15. Now in the next step, I need to get x by itself, so get rid of the coefficient. We get rid of a coefficient by either multiplying or dividing. In this case, 5x means 5 times x, so divide by 5 on both sides. The 5 cancels out because 5 divided by 5 is 1. That leaves us with 1x, or just x, and then 15 divided by 5 is 3. We need to graph the solution, so let's make a little number line. There's 3. We can do a number to the left and a number to the right. All right, and then since I have my variable on the left side, I can follow the direction of this sign. So this is a closed circle. It's or equal to, and it goes to the right because it says x is greater than or equal to 3, and all the values over here are greater than 3. 4 is greater than 3. All right. Next, here's the variable term. Now, in a fraction, the variable term includes the denominator, right? The entire fraction is the variable term, including the sign too. Now it says plus 4, so the inverse operation of that is minus 4. So I'm going to subtract 4 from each side. The 4 cancels out. 4 minus 4 is 0. So I'm left with this fraction. B over negative 3 is less than 9. Now careful, you might be tempted here to say, oh yeah, 9 divided by 3 is 3. Well, we're not dividing 9 by 3. We're dividing b by 3. I have to undo a division by multiplying. Okay, so I'm going to multiply. We can show multiplication with parentheses like this. So multiply each side by negative 3. The 3's cancel out. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we're left with 1b. 9 times negative 3 is negative 27. Now notice the 9, the right side was positive. After our multiplication, it's negative. The left side was negative. After our multiplication, it's positive. So the signs changed. So the inequality sign also has to change. All right, there we go. We flip that, and we have the variable on the left side. So our arrow can follow the sign. Negative 26 on this side and negative 28 on the left side. This is an open circle at negative 27, and it's greater than. So it does not include negative 27. Okay, which graph represents the solution of this inequality? All right, let's write that out. We've got negative 7 x plus 3 is less than or equal to 28. Well, we want to isolate the x, so we're not going to do distributive property here because we want to get rid of everything that's not x, so we don't want to add things to the x. So we're first going to divide by negative 7 on both sides. Divide by negative 7, that cancels out this 7 and brings down the x plus 3. Now I don't need the parentheses anymore. Dividing by a negative means flip the sign. And 28 divided by 7 is 4. And positive divided by negative is negative. Now finally we have to subtract 3 from both sides. And that gives us x is greater than or equal to negative 7, because these 3's cancel out right here. So let's find negative 7. That means this one's already out of the question. This one's out of the question. Greater than or equal to, that's all these values. So the answer is B. Okay, here we have a word problem. Real life application. When will I ever use this? Well, here's an example. A contestant in a weight loss competition wants to lose an average weight of at least 8 pounds. All right, we want to highlight the important information per month during a 5-month period. 5-month period. How many pounds must the contestants lose in the 5th month to meet the goal? Now over here we have a chart. First month he lost 12, second month 9, third month 5, fourth month 8. Well, we're missing the 5th month, right? We want to know in the 5th month how many pounds. So that's going to be our x. Now, it says we want to lose an average. To find an average, we have to add up all the values and divide by how many there are. Okay, so we would add up 12 plus 9 plus 5 plus 8 plus the 5th month, which we don't know. So plus x divided by how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct because it should be a 5-month period. So 5 at least. At least means that much or more. So greater than or equal to 8 pounds. All right, let's solve this. We have to first undo the fraction. So get rid of the denominator by multiplying each side by 5. All right, this cancels out the denominator. Now I'm left with 12 plus 9 plus 5 plus 8 plus x is greater than or equal to 8 times 5 is 40. 12 plus 8 is 20, and plus 9 is 29, plus 5 is 34. So we've got 34 plus x is greater than or equal to 40. All right, so now we have to subtract the 34 because this is an addition here and the 34 is positive. Minus 34 from each side. That cancels out. We're left with x is greater than or equal to 6. So he must lose at least 6 pounds in the 5th month. All right, that's all for today's lesson. We've had a good time. Check in again next time for more fun in pre-algebra.